Hello everyone, welcome to Trade. Today we're going to be seeing the Nifty and Banknifty analysis for 17th November, the weekly expiry. This is the daily chart of Banknifty, and even today we have got a pretty strong closing, that is closing above the previous day high with a nice big green candle and pretty good volume as well. Now let's just see where all the trade possibilities were, and let's see what are the possible trades that we can take tomorrow. So I'm just going to shift to a 15-minute chart. And see, the moment we open, we kind of took support from the CPR. If I just put on only the CPR, these three lines is the CPR. The CPR indicator is freely available in TradingView. You can just type indicators and search for CPR. There's hundreds. You can choose the best one and use. The moment we took support from the CPR, we ended up going higher. We went and took resistance at about this R1 and this weekly CPR R1. And when the second retest came here, right, it was looking like a perfect double top. So this is what we had indicated even in our. So see, obviously the best buy was here at the CPR when we got this evening star. Even in our Cosmofeed group, we kind of indicated this. There is a possibility that we have formed this double top, so be careful. If we break this R1, we can get a nice move on the upside, and for the double top to short is if this neckline breaks, the black trend line that I've drawn. And all throughout the day, again today, the open interest showed that there is support even at the 42,500 and below, and there was no any significant resistance on the upside. So but the double top didn't work, right? It failed. See, for double top to work, the neckline should break, that is, this level should have broken. That never broke, and even when this R1 broke, we could not sustain, and there was some selling pressure from here, and we have kind of made this pattern. Now for tomorrow, we have a pretty interesting chart pattern that is coming up. See, on this this is again the 15-minute chart of Bank Nifty. If you just type in Google corrective waves, you will find one of this type of a corrective wave where it is just a possibility. It's not necessary this has to work this way, but I'm counting on this like this: A, B, C, D, maybe another test towards this 42,400 and then an up move. This is what I'm expecting tomorrow, but just because we are counting this, we cannot take a trade based on that. Obviously we'll look for certain confirmation, and if we break this low, right, let me remove these diagrams. In Bank Nifty, if we break this low, that is 42,400, definitely we can short until 42,300 and the bigger support at about 40. These are the targets on the downside if this level breaks, right? And if the structure that I'm drawing right now ends up working, then the target can be, we can see a target close to 42,670, the R1, and the next is 42,800. I don't think we'll get such a big up move tomorrow, but yeah, even if we can get a nice trade from, let me get the, say this type of okay, there's something wrong with the way the CPR is plotted. It's supposed to come until here. Okay, that's fine, no problem. Let's close this. Yeah, see, here we have the monthly R1 and the weekly CPR R1, which is causing some resistance. Now this is tomorrow CPR, right? Even if we get a nice bullish trade from here, if this structure ends up working like how my study says this might work, but obviously nobody can be 100% sure, right? But if this is working, even if you get an entry somewhere close to 42,400 call, the first target would be the CPR 42,500, and then at least we'll come to retest this upper trend line, that is around 42,650. So this is the trade that I'm counting on tomorrow. But obviously if the previous day low breaks, definitely, that is, even if this support breaks, right, at about 42,400 and the previous day low breaks, definitely we will be trading we don't mind trading even on the short side. And obviously we'll have to just use any level above 42,600. We'll have to use the R1 and R2 of the CPR, and R2 itself is coming in around 42,800. So we'll never know if we're going. And whenever we come higher, right, see, thrice, almost like 3-4 times we have taken resistance along this trend line. So say from bottom, if we come up here, this is a place where we can even book profits. Wait and see if we are breaking out of this, or again we are reversing from here. So these are the levels that I'll watch out for in Bank Nifty. If I just look at the open interest, what happened, change in OI, what happened today, heavy put writing came in at 42,500. So any small gap down might get bought into. As of now, that's what it looks like. And some call writing at 42,900. And if you see the overall open interest, again see the number of put writing that is there, heavy put writing, nothing much on the call side. But again 42,500, there's a lot of put writing. See, as of now the global market is flat, there's nothing we can make out of it, and our SGX Nifty is indicating at this time minus 68. So if we get a nice gap down, there is a possibility this might work, and when we can take a trade in this, that also I'll be sharing. That is my plan basically, obviously what I'll do, not necessary that it has to work, but this is what I'll be looking for. That is, see, at this point we get a gap down, come closer to this trend line, and if we get a nice green bullish candle with some bullish divergence, that is price making lower low and indicator oscillator making higher high. If I get a bullish divergence and a bullish candle with some good volume on 15 minutes, I don't mind entering with CPR and the upper levels as the target. And the stop loss for this trade will be this level of this S1, 42,350. And obviously if this S1 breaks, definitely we'll even aim for the short trade. Now just looking at Nifty, see, Nifty kind of made the double top and had a nice dip. So these are the, now tomorrow if we get a gap down, this is the place where we'll have to be careful. A good strong buying might come in at 18,360. If this level is broken, then we might retest 18,300 and 18,284. And the upper level in Nifty is intact, that is 18,600, the almost the all-time high level. So if we break this, obviously we'll not aim for 200 points higher on intraday basis. We'll definitely make use of the CPR level. See, even today from the CPR we could not break the previous day high, we came back. So when we are closer to, when we have this huge levels, right, the next target, then definitely we'll have to make use of the CPR. And we have a slightly narrow CPR indicating Nifty could be a little more trending tomorrow. So that's it. Tomorrow is expiry, and hope we can get some one-way trending move and make some money. Thank you.